Hello, everyone. My name is Mark Freeman. I'm Head of Business Development at SecureTouch, and this is Ran Wasserman, our VP R&D.
Hi, everybody.
SecureTouch is a behavioral biometrics company located in Israel. I'm Scottish, and I feel the need to mention that at the beginning so you can concentrate on what I'm saying rather than trying to work out what the accent is. SecureTouch is a behavioral biometrics company focusing on mobile. Okay, behavioral biometrics is authenticating the user through their physical interaction, their routine physical interaction with their device, allowing continuous and frictionless authentication. The majority of us, like you and me, are good users. We log into our own banking app, we pay our own bills, we transfer our own money, and we're not thinking any fraudulent thoughts. The actual number of fraudsters is very low. They manage to cause a large amount of damage using automated tools that most authentication methods find hard to identify. So the question is, why does the burden of authentication fall on us when most of us have done nothing wrong? Okay? That question is even more relevant when the act of step-up authentication is awkward, time-consuming, and irritating. We've all been there, that we're in our banking app, we want to transfer a larger amount of money, we get an SMS, we have to go out the session, go to our messages, try and memorize the code, go back to our session, realize we haven't memorized the code, etc., etc. Okay? Behavioral biometrics, as opposed to other biometric methods, allows the continuous and frictionless authentication, which allows us separately to authenticate the good user on one hand and fight the fraudsters on the other hand. Okay, so let's see behavioral biometrics in action. Okay, so this is Secure Bank. Okay, so this is our banking app. Okay, this is my credit card activity. I was at McDonald's and Chili's in the same week. Okay, and now I need to transfer some money. Okay, I need to transfer money to a friend who paid for the Airbnb when we were on holiday together. Sorry, I just have to answer this. Hello? Hello? No, I'm not in Israel at the moment. I'm in London, I'm presenting right now. Yeah, there was a transfer made abroad, but this happens every week. How do you not know about this already? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay, my primary one teacher is Mrs. Cuby. Okay, thanks. Thanks. Okay, so that was annoying. But at the same time, SecureTouch was running in the background, and now Ran's going to show you in the dashboard what was happening.
Okay, so SecureTouch dashboard shows live and historical sessions of the user, so showing the sessions, the threats, and the authentication attempts. So let's drill down into the session that Mark just did and see how it works. So basically, SecureTouch SDK was integrated into the mobile banking app that Mark was just using. So immediately after the login, the SDK was collecting data from the sensors, from the touchscreen, from the gyroscope, and from the accelerometer, and processing the data, collecting the data, and sending it to SecureTouch platform. On our platform, we extract over 100 different parameters from this data. For example, how fast you swipe your finger, or the pressure you apply on screen. And using these parameters with machine learning algorithms, we build a unique behavioral biometrics profile of the user. So in this case, what we're looking is, we see that Mark's session was compared to a previously trained profile of his behavior. So we see that from the beginning of the session, Mark received a score above the green threshold, meaning SecureTouch identified this is indeed Mark holding the device and could have replaced the annoying call that he just received, and instead SecureTouch could have said, okay, this is really Mark, we don't need to do the step-up authentication. Now, let's see how it looks like if I'll be using Mark's profile and see how it looks like for real. So again, I'm going to log into the same application that Mark was using. using Mark's credentials, and let's see how it looks like. Okay, so now we see what SecureTouch platform sees when Mark was integrating with the system, well, or now when I'm integrating with the system, working with the system. So this is me swiping up and down, and this is me swiping left and right. And as you can see, on the left side, we saw the illustration of my gestures, but on the right side, we see that SecureTouch immediately identified this is not Mark, giving a low score to the session. So I'm getting around, I don't know, 100 or below score, while Mark got a much higher score, and that's that.
Okay. So we've shown how you authenticate a user using their behavior. So if we understand how human behavior looks in the phone, this allows us to distinguish between human and non-human behavior. Using the same data and the same technology, we can differentiate between real users using real devices and fake device emulators, etc. Like I said before, the aim is, on one hand, using each group's behavior separately to authenticate the good users and to fight the fraudsters. This allows us to fight the bad guys without punishing the good guys, the good users, and allowing them to have the smooth user experience that they deserve. Thank you very much. We'll be happy to see you at our booth, discuss further, come and use our technology, see what trust score you get, and obviously be happy for you to vote for us. Thank you.